Hello, good afternoon. I hope everybody is keeping well and keeping safe. I am just going to share this in a couple of places, if you bear with me, and I'll give a chance for anybody to jump on with me. Hopefully some of you can join me. Let's see, I don't want to start a watch party. If you are tuning in, please do... Ooh, computer's doing its own crazy things. If you are tuning in, please do say hello, drop me a hashtag hello and let me know where you are tuning in from. Hope everybody is keeping safe and keeping well in these really difficult and trying times. So, bear with me, I am just sharing. So I really hope, obviously, that none of you are unwell at the moment and that all of your family are safe. But it is such uncertain times and troubling times with all the uncertainty and the unknown. Right, so that's now shared in a couple of places. So I don't know how many of you, if any of you, watched... Let's just try and stand my phone up. I don't know if any of you saw my video on Saturday. I had an idea because I wanted to make a difference in these difficult times, and I had a few hundred views on the video but not much response to it, and I kind of lost my faith and my hope in my ability to make a difference. I thought, I'm just one person, obviously I can't do what I wanted to do, and kind of was kicking myself for a few days. But then I realised that this bloody virus isn't giving up, so actually why the hell should I give up? We need to stand together, we need to stand united, and a lot of ideas come from just one person having an idea. So I am going to persevere and I am going to try. Obviously some of you may know that I made party favours before this all started, but obviously now parties aren't happening and I have all this stuff sitting here, and I thought that with that stuff I could do something to help and to make a difference. And I think I was motivated and inspired a bit more last night by everybody coming together as one and clapping for the key workers. Last night it was quite an emotional moment across the nation. So what I have done is I have created some key rings and some bracelets with some poems for you to send to your loved ones to let them know that you're thinking of them, or buy one for yourself to show that we're all standing together. But the important part of it is that 50% of all sales... My husband is... Oh, fingers crossed, Susan, that it comes back negative. I really do hope so. Yeah, 50% of all sales will be going towards raising funds to help pay for funeral costs for those that have unfortunately lost loved ones in this time. If I can't get it instigated quick enough to pay for the funeral costs, at least it can go towards paying for headstones, because there is nothing worse than being in a position to lose a loved one and not know where the funds are going to come from to give them the send-off that they deserve and to honour them. And obviously in these uncertain times, with work being only for essential purposes only, and for the key workers, nobody knows what is going to happen for the foreseeable future. So I really would love to make a difference and to raise some funds to help those that have unfortunately lost their loved ones. I will need some assistance if anybody can please help me from those that have marketing experience to help me to reach and get this message as far as possible so that I can help as many people as possible. And if anybody can actually help me to make it an official charity, that would be very much appreciated. As stated in my previous video, I am more than happy to make all my PayPal accounts public and share them so that people can see that these are going where they need to. I would also like if somebody could perhaps help direct me onto where I would need to go to be able to ensure that these funds get to the people that need them. We as a family have been in a position a number of years ago to unfortunately lose a loved one, and finding the costs for the funeral was difficult enough, and then on top of that you do then obviously have to pay for the headstone as well. So I've changed some of the designs because I felt that perhaps some people thought it was purely for advertising purposes, which those of you that know me, that is kind of the furthest thing from my mind. I really I can't just sit here and not do something. I really want to try and make a difference. So there are 3 poems. The first one is "Times may be tough, but we'll get through whilst you've got me and I've got you." Now they are just small cards that will come with either a bracelet or with a keyring, and the designs of these will depend on what I have got available at the time. I did manage to get some new charms because I thought they were really very appropriate for the moment, and hopefully I can get some more if these are as successful as I would like them to be. And they are literally, don't know if you can see that, oh, light's shining on it, it literally says hope. So if we can come together as a nation to support those key workers, hopefully we can come together as a nation to alleviate some of the stress and the heartache that those that have lost their loved ones creates. So that's the first poem. The second one is "We may have to spend some time apart, but no matter how far, you're in my heart." Okay, so that's the second one. And the third one, because I wanted to try and keep it simple, because the intention is that I get inundated with orders and need to turn them around as quickly as possible, because that's obviously what I want, to be able to raise as much funds as possible. The third one is "Life may be on hold, but our minds are free. Together we'll stand as one unity." Now it does say on the back there that 50% of all sales raising funds for those in need, and I have put a hashtag on there so that you can share on social media to show that we are standing together to raise funds and people can see that we are united as one, and that is hashtag raise funds for COVID-19 funerals. So please, please, please do share. Please place your orders. I'm just trying to update the my shop on Calibo Creations at the moment to show the new images, and I really would love to be able to make a difference. And obviously I can't do this on my own, so it is up to all of us to stand together. If we can all stand outside our doors and clap for the key workers like we all did last night, then I'm sure we can all stand together to help those that I don't know what the current figure is in the UK. The last I checked it was 522 that had unfortunately lost their lives. That's 522 people or families that we together can help to make a difference. If you don't want to purchase an item but would still like to make a donation, there is still that option. Just please drop me a message and I will give you my email address so that you can make a PayPal donation on that. If there are any accountants that could help me to make this a reality, or any marketing specialists, if you have contacts with people of influence that can help to get this message across. I know I am only one person, and I know it is a small idea, but this small idea could come together to make a really big difference. And as it stands at the moment, postal workers are still working, as they are obviously a key service. I will order stamps in so that I can post them at the local post box rather than physically going in to the post office, to try and continue and maintain the social distancing. I myself am a key worker, so I am still out and in this and caring for vulnerable people in the community.